hop in the Razor and we're gonna head up to Chris's shop and do a shop tour of the shop I grew up in.
This is where, when I finished grouping, where I moved all my tools up to and started working here and doing all kinds of stuff and having Ethan up and teaching him how to weld, and this is the building.
I remember back in the days before cell phones were much of a thing, we never knew whether you were going to be up here or not. So my dad and I would hop in the car and we'd just drive up here. And if the gate was open, we'd come in and hang out in the shop. And if the gate wasn't open, it usually meant you weren't here.
Right.
Sometimes the gate would be open and you weren't here. So we'd come in and be like, hello, you here, Chris? Nobody here. We'd go back home.
Yeah. Built a lot of things out of this shop. Everything from trailers to conveyor belts and all kinds of stuff.
Bumpers for trucks.
Cow catchers.
Racks for dirt bikes.
Yep. Roll bars for dirt bikes.
Yep, all sorts of things.
All kinds of stuff. Edwin, you have to see this.
Okay.
My last name is Sand. So I live at the Sand Castle.
You built this gate.
And that's the Sand Castle gate.
Oh, cool.
My sister actually drew the reference image for that castle.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like a castle when you get it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
But yeah, back then Chris used to always be at my house for like breakfast or dinner or lunch. And one day, so he asked my sister was always good at art and stuff. So he asked her to draw him a castle. So she just drew just a random castle, and then Chris used that reference image to design the metal. And there's the old forklift. What is this thing, 1940
It's a
something?
1942 military
Holy
propane forklift.
smokes, it's large.
Yeah.
And it's a 6,000.
No, this is the small forklift. You should see his other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it makes this look like a toy.
I have a tricycle 50-ton forklift.
It's called the Cyclops.
Did you paint it, or is it already like this?
No, it was like this when I bought it. And I paid $3,000 for it, and that was in 1987.
$3,000 was a lot more back then, but
Yeah.
also it's still running.
But it's been great.
But yeah, his big forklift could pick this one up all day long.
Pick up 5 or 6 of these.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's like twice as tall, 4 times as wide, and it's a tricycle.
It's got 8.5 foot.
Doesn't it have like a 283 out of a Mustang or something in it, or a
It's
no?
a 273.
273. Oh, okay, yeah. It's got a V8.
Yeah.
Nice. And what's your little storage unit here? Is it like a little office?
Yeah, that's a little office.
And
It's just basically storage now. But
There's a bathroom in there too,
used to be.
or it used to be.
There was going to be a shower
There
and
was
stuff in there, but
Yeah.
I never quite finished it off.
Look at this. You got quite the industrial sized steel rack, Chris.
Well, that's a saw line, see?
So it's got a saw at both ends.
Yeah, see these turn so you can put stuff on them and you can run the saw and you can pull the saw in or out. And then if you're cutting miters on something, you can cut this end and cut that.
Oh.
Or you could cut, say, a square on one end and miter on the other end.
Right. You don't have to reset the saw.
And yeah, or spin the pipe around or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're doing the same cut kind of over and over again.
Yeah.
That's what like all of Chris's stuff in this shop was set up for because of grouping. It was all like,
It was just a lot of repetitious stuff, you know.
Yeah. And Grippin was your recycling equipment company.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a planer,
Just a-
16-inch planer.
wood
So
planer.
it's just a big planer.
Yep.
Old school.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And that's a homemade hydraulic pipe bender.
Yeah.
You made this yourself?
It uses the dies like from the Harbor Freight one, like this, or similar dies anyway, same concept.
Yeah.
It just pushes straight down. But because it's just straight down, it's like it's very rough. It doesn't make a nice smooth, because it doesn't do that pulling thing. But it works.
And just all kinds of storage stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And a hydraulic hose crimper machine.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff. Oh, and your bins of spark plugs,
Yeah.
where you just took a scoop shovel and
Went
just
to
shoveled them in.
a recycling plant down in Compton, California,
Uh-huh.
and they were throwing away Honda parts and spark plugs. And I mean, there was like,
Did a dealer go belly up or something? Or?
no, they just have those parts for so long, and then they get rid of them.
Oh.
You know?
Because the inventory space is too valuable to keep them forever. So if they're
Right.
like older parts, they're just
Right,
like,
older ones, you know. And so they threw away carburetors. I mean, there was a 20 cubic yard dumpster full of carburetors.
And you just went haywire.
Yeah, and I brought a whole bunch of those home, and I bought spark plugs home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
That's not even close. I mean, you've used so many of them over the
Oh
years.
yeah. Yep. And this is also where I learned to be a hoarder.
I taught you well.
Yep.
And this is my work table that's portable. It just rolls around. You know, and right now it's loaded full of tools because I'm getting ready to do an engine on that little blue car out there. But
Yeah. Well, you know what? Ethan and I are gonna get you some lights, man.
this is the old original four-wheeler that I bought in 1984. And it was the first TRX 200 that Honda ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not like serial number 1, but the first model of it. First
yeah.
version.
Wow.
And the kids would ride this down to the mailbox and get on the bus and then ride it home.
You bought it new?
Yep, I bought it brand new and it still runs.
Nice.
It's in good shape.
It is a Honda
I'm
after all.
replacing the battery right now, but yeah, a little two-wheel drive.
And then these things, everybody up this road used to have one of these, a Honda Big Red three-wheeler.
Yeah.
Because our road used to be, I mean, this was even really before I moved here. It was still bad a little bit after I moved here, but before that, the road was so bad in the spring, you could not drive any normal vehicle. So everybody,
Mud trail, you know.
but for whatever reason, everybody had a three-wheeler.
Yours looks like it's in great shape.
It is. This is the one that my brother-in-law kept forever. Now belongs to Jason, my nephew down there. This was a portable box. When I went and did installations, I took this box.
Set it in the back of the truck.
Yeah, and that's why it's in the little.
Oh, so you can just pick it up with the
Pick it up with a
excavator.
forklift and set it in there.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Also,
see.
there's a big old welder on a string here that goes all the way across there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah, so you can drag it all across the.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're doing like a big welding, like a whole conveyor belt, you can just bring it with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
It just rolls on the track.
Just some what is it? A unistrut.
Yeah.
Unistrut
it's
track.
a mini strut.
Oh, yeah.
This thing's in the way now, so it'll wind up.
Yeah.
In all the years I've been coming.
Oh, the cords are all looped up so they don't get tangled when they go back and forth.
Right.
Cool.
Cable. You can't see it, but the spy parts down there. It's a 300 amp Miller.
Wow, big welder.
Yeah, it's really big.
Oh, so the ground and power, everything goes all the way back down there.
Down to that
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the spool is up there.
Yeah,
this
so
is
you
just
change
like
all
a-
your settings here and
Yeah.
reload your spool without having to get back there. I like it. And what's this giant bitch?
just a big
This
workbench.
thing, This is a work table. You know, when you're building something, handrail or something, you need a big long table.
Yeah.
It's a big, straight, flat table, you know.
Everything you have is mega heavy duty.
Yup.
Yeah, well, it was all leftover stuff, you know. Well, this table we actually had down there and used it, but there was some pretty heavy things on that table, so I had it built pretty heavy, you know.
Yeah.
Yup.
You could park a train on this thing. Holy smokes.
Flavored air is quickly becoming the leading alternative to smoking and vaping. And at the forefront of it all is fume. This thing is not a vape. It has zero nicotine. It has zero chemicals. It's just naturally flavored air. It's great for oral fixation and fidgeting. And there are so many flavors to choose from. You'll definitely be able to find one you like. It makes nice clicky noises. It even has this little magnetic base. You can sit there and spin around. And for a limited time, if you order the Journey Pack using code GRINDHARD, you'll get a free fume topper, which is a great little accessory to make your experience just that much better. So click the link or scan the QR code to get yours today. But right now, I gotta get back to working on the trike so we can do some driving. Fun fact about this shop, Chris built this shop when he and other people around here flew ultralight. This door hinges in the middle and folds all the way up to the ceiling so that you
like
can
an
pull an
airplane hangar.
Yeah, it is an airplane hangar
Yeah.
and a shop. Because they used to fly ultralight, so that way they could roll the ultralight in, work on it, fold the doors up, and roll the ultralight out.
Cool. And you built it all yourself?
Yep. The motor's on it, see, it sits right on it. And
Oh, so the motor goes up with it.
Yeah.
Is that how an airplane hangar door works?
It twists this shaft and these cables wind up on those drums.
And there's what,
And it
like
pulls itself
5
up.
cables? 6
And so it goes like this
yeah.
to open.
It hinges right
And
here.
back. Hence the big long angle braces to hold it from falling off the building.
Right.
When's the last time you opened her up?
Oh, not too long ago. I mean, it'll open now.
There's just some stuff in the way.
Yeah, stuff in the way, but you can't get anything in and out of here really
Because of.
because of this room. So I
Yeah.
gotta take this down. And there's that Volkswagen engine.
Oh yeah.
Brand new Volkswagen motor.
So it's a freshly rebuilt Volkswagen motor. He was gonna put it in his Bug and then didn't.
Then I got rid of my Bug.
Yeah.
It's a 120-ton iron worker. It'll punch a 1.5-inch hole through 1-inch plate, like a paper punch, and it just punches a hole.
Wow. This one's also got some other like things that the Piranha doesn't have. It's got
A brake.
a brake in the middle, or you can swap that out, and there's a tube notcher that just.
Yeah, it's right there beside
Oh
it.
yeah, here it is.
Tube notcher.
So it only notches straight notches. You can't change the angle, but it pushes down there and just goes chunk.
And it notches the pipe.
Yep.
So if you're building handrail,
Right.
makes it real fast.
Edwin, check this out. You were talking about all of Chris's stuff being super heavy duty.
Yeah.
Look at this paper towel compartment.
Oh yeah, that's like a safe.
It's like a gun safe, but it's just for paper towels and cleaning supplies, apparently. It's made out of what? Like 12 gauge, 11 gauge steel.
And this is a 50-ton press that I made.
You made this?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
It's got a 50-ton jack on it.
You could probably put a much bigger one on there.
You could.
Yeah. You could move
And
mountains.
it's totally
with this thing.
adjustable, for height. And it's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah.
It was all made out of scrap that was left over too from a job.
Wow.
Here's one of the punches for the,
Scotchman.
Yeah.
that's an 1.25 punch.
Yeah.
It's just like a paper punch,
It'll just go through like nothing, I bet.
Yeah, just
In case you need the biggest hammer.
Holy.
What does this thing weigh? 50 pounds?
yes. 60 pounds.
60-pound hammer.
That's like a Final Fantasy weapon. Is that a solid bar too?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? 1.25 solid bar stock. What's it full of, Chris? Is it full of punch outs from the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
sounded
so it's
like.
a little loose, like an impact
It's
thing?
basically a ginormous dead blow.
You hear it? It's from all the little punches from the punch.
Yeah, here,
all
pick it
the
up,
little
Evan.
circles that come out of the punch.
Am I worthy?
Basically,
This is nutty.
Mjolnir.
Yeah. That's a hammer. When you
Yeah.
need a big hammer, that's the one you get.
I don't think I could even swing that. What about your motorcycle here?
Yeah, this is a BMW 1100 R1100 RT.
Yeah, it's like the touring model
Yeah.
of
And I just put a new starter on it and I'm trying to get it going again.
Uh-huh.
It's a really smooth bike.
You got a radio with an
Yep.
auxiliary tape player and a motorcycle?
Yep.
That is
Comes stock
sick.
on there.
the. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the factory. This thing's completely stock of all the things that Chris has that are modified. This isn't one of them.
You have some good tapes for it?
Yeah. My
yeah.
brother-in-law Lee, he was the tape master. He probably had thousands of cassette tapes.
Really?
Thousands.
That's awesome. I think cassette tapes are super cool. What?
In '96.
That's sick. You gotta get this thing going again. This is a cool bike.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta clean the
RT.
injectors and then it shall go.
This is Jason's XR. Yeah, they used to have a few of them up here. Lee had one, Chris had one. When I was 15, in other words, not old enough to get a motorcycle license, Chris and Asa and their other friend Johnny all went up. They rode from here to Inuvik, which is the most northern town you can drive to. In
Closest to the North Pole.
yeah.
It's way up there.
way up in the Arctic Circle. So they rode their bikes from here to there.
Oh, you couldn't.
I was super bummed because I couldn't get a license because I was too young. I mean, also I had a CRF 230 at the time. Wouldn't exactly have been the ideal bike to ride 4,000 miles. I mean, that's how I rode it all the time anyway. But yeah, 4,000 miles of that probably would have done it in. You can see the little pivots on it.
Yeah. And that particular conveyor belt carried cars to a car crushing machine, or eating
Whoa.
machine.
So it's like a treadmill with cars on it.
Yeah. I was gonna show Edwin a piece here. I think it's a piece of shaft.
Is it this one back here? Yeah, it's this. This is what you're looking
You
for.
guys remembering where every single shaft is on your acreage just blows my mind. I don't know where my keys are.
That was like an axle shaft for one of the conveyors.
That's solid.
Holy.
What is that? 2 1/4?
It's probably 2 3/16.
Oh, okay.
That's a real common size. Here's a piece of, like some of the chain we used. And we'd buy this chain and we'd make these tabs and weld them on here. And I had a jig for that,
Oh, so they're all perfectly lined up.
Yeah, so they're perfectly lined up, and then the same jig we put alongside of the belt and punch holes in the belt and then bolt it.
Yeah.
This with angle iron across or whatever kind of cleats. That's the old chain belt building machine and spooler, and it had a hydraulic motor on it, and it would pull the belt and roll it up as you were making it, and the whole thing was up in the air. So we had this platform was about 4 feet up in the air, and so the chain and the belt would go across here.
Slide on this UHMW plastic there.
Yeah, and this was adjustable, so you could go in or out with it,
And then 2 guys would be underneath there with
Bolts.
impacts and bolts.
Pushing
and you
bolts
bolt
up
the.
through.
That's what all these little bins are for, is all your nuts and bolts. And so you shove the bolts up through, and then you bolt the cleats onto the conveyor belt, and also bolt the chain. So it's like chain on the bottom, and then the belt, the flat rubber belt part, and then the cleats on top, which are just a big piece of angle iron.
Wow.
You bolt all of them together all at once.
Did
then
you
this
think you were
thing
going to
would
get back
spool-
into it? Is that
This
why you
thing would
kept all this
wind
stuff?
it back up. Nah, it's really competitive now, and it's all done with robots,
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, this was we started this back in '87, and this was pretty, pretty up to date when we started building it. But this thing would roll them up, and it had a little hydraulic motor on it, and you saw that hose on the forklift?
Yeah.
The quick disconnect? It would connect to that, and the forklift with hydraulics would turn this thing and roll it up. And then when you want to take it off, you pull this pin, and this would hinge up, and this whole shaft would come off.
Wow. So you could put another roll on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like a toilet paper dispenser.
exactly.
Pretty much. Giant toilet paper roll.
Shrek size.
This was the burn table.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Arctroid.
This is just a giant cut table.
Slots on here, and you could, we had like, we called it a pantograph, but basically it was a giant Arctroid.
Except instead of working off of like a computer program, it would work off of basically a picture.
Right.
Like
Oh, like a stencil kind of?
effectively, yeah.
Well, it would follow a line on a piece of paper, whatever it was.
So like yeah, you'd basically, I mean, in your case, it was probably printed out from like a blueprints or something, but
Right.
but you could just draw a line on a piece of paper and it would follow it.
And it had 4 torch heads on it. It would cut 4 of them at once, whatever you were cutting.
And it was using oxyacetylene instead of plasma. Yeah.
Is this a chicken coop?
That was a chicken coop. You know what a gantry is?
Nope. Oh, it's like a thing that you hang the cranes from?
Yeah, and it rolls around.
So that one's got 4 big, ginormous casters under the corners.
Look at that. They're suspended conveyors with it.
So you'd pick up an entire conveyor belt and just move it.
We should have brought this down and picked the Bronco up with this.
Yeah.
That would have been something to pick it up with.
Oh, you know, I don't think I've seen this stash.
The rolls and
Big
rolls.
old stash.
UHMW.
Look at
Yeah, I didn't know about this stash. I knew about the flat stock.
It's all solid UHMW.
Oh, we ought to take a chunk back to the shop so we have it for making bushings. I had no idea you had this much of this back here. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. I like to think I bought some Delrin last year because I didn't have any. I mean, Delrin's way harder anyway, so for what I was doing, it made sense, but.
So what I was thinking I might do one of these days is make some kind of way to heat this up and bend it and make a sled.
giant sleigh out of it. Yeah.
No, a giant sled that you
Yeah.
can go downhill on.
Yeah, but
you know?
like the ones that you pull with a horse. But
Yeah.
that would be hilarious. I mean, it'd sure slide well. This stuff is
boy,
the
it was-
slipperiest stuff I've ever seen.
Oh man, on ice, that stuff is like incredibly slippery.
That would be hilarious.
This is one of the carts, Edwin, that we put on. We put this under one end of the conveyor, and then we pick it up with the big forklift and roll it outside, or roll it around, or roll it over to a truck.
Jeez.
You know, and just set one end on a sawhorse and leave the other end on this cart so you could move it.
You had a hard job. Everything you're working with weighs like thousands of pounds.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Like if you need to move anything, attach anything, like
It was big.
it's big.
You just have big equipment. That's all you do. That's all you do. Yeah.
Wow. Over here we've got Chris's small company truck.
Yeah.
Then we've got Chris's medium company truck. And then we've got Chris's really, really small company truck. And then the actual full-size company truck. And a smashed up Subaru.
Mama Lona.
So what's your plan, Chris? Are you going to retire here or one of your
No, I'm gonna
Places you've
retire
built?
right here. Well, I'm not going to retire, but this is where I'm going to be the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I like building stuff and I can't stop, so. Now we're going to build a rock saw and I'm going to be cutting rocks.
And then you'll be building things out of rocks.
Yep, be building a lot out of rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had no idea how obsessed Chris was with rocks until he saw the rock field up at the other property.
That's just what I've been looking for my whole life.
is Ethan's rocks?
A patch of rocks like that, you know?
Yeah. It is a pretty nice patch of rocks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll run out.
No.
You know.
Not for the rest of my lifetime will
Yeah.
we run out of those rocks.
You've ran into the right people. Ethan has a property full of big rocks, and we have a YouTube channel that wants to see you build a giant rock conveyor belt machine.
Yeah.
And just generally build stuff.
Yeah.
You said you like building stuff. Well, that's what we do.
This is my shop where Ethan grew up, and I've done so many things here, and I'm so glad that I got to have somebody like Ethan to teach my stuff to, you know, what I knew, because none of my kids wanted to learn any of it.
Yeah.
And look where he is today. Huh? You know,
It's true.
it's so good to teach somebody something and then they take it and run with it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to start teaching people now. Well, the cool thing is we already are with all the videos.
Yeah.
I just got a comment the other day on something that I posted personally that was somebody said that they're just finishing up their engineering degree and they started watching our channel in high school, and that's what inspired them to go into like mechanical and
Engineering?
vehicle and mechanical engineering or something like that. And we get comments like that all the time. So I guess in a roundabout way, I'm already passing it on to the next generation.
Yeah, and you know what they call it? They call it paying it forward.
Yep.
You got to pay it forward.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a kid at my mom's school that I might mentor over the winter and teach him how to weld.
Has he been kicked out?
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. That's why. I mean, yeah, he struggles with dealing with the structure of school, but he's super smart. I haven't met him yet. My mom was just telling me
Like
about
you?
it. Something like that, yeah. That's why she brought it up. She's like, somebody like you were, you know. But anyway.
Does your mom watch the channel?
No. She doesn't understand it really at all.
Oh, she doesn't?
I mean, she like, I've explained it, but she doesn't know. She's never watched one of our videos unless I showed her. I might have showed her one once or twice. Every time she comes over, she's just like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
What?
Your mom. That's your mom. Yeah.
pretty much just
Yeah.
like, she'll be like, oh, wow, and have no idea. She supports it. She has no idea what's going on or why I do the things I do.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
how
she
my
does.
mother always was with me because I was the only one in the family who never went to college. I'm the only one in the family that doesn't have a master's degree,
Uh-huh.
and I was the only one in the family that had my own business.